Hello and welcome, everybody. The Locked In crew is locked in as always. Myself, Max, Dave.
That's me. We got the producer here.
Sean with the Locked In fresh tea. I think that's just implied, right? So
it's like glued on him. Like he doesn't wear the shirt. He
showers with it.
He showers with it.
Everything.
He picks up his kid at the Boy Scouts with it. It's glued on it. Sean, the producer, is locked in. I love it.
We have an amazing opportunity and privilege of heading on over to 95.3 Orlando Hip Hop and Party Station.
Yeah, I might have to leave this podcast. I'm gonna go get gas real quick. I'm gonna gas up the car. I'll get Sour Patch Kids for the ride. We're about to go to 95.3, right, Cuzzo?
Yes, it's an amazing opportunity. Ricky Padilla. And we have the privilege, like I said, to being able to get in the studio over there with Anthony Arvello Jr. and some other fighters that were going to be participating in the undisputed January 20th Clash of the Titans. So it's an amazing opportunity, and we'll be over there soon.
Okay, hopefully we'll get Alan Knight and Shamara Woods on it, so hopefully we'll talk to you guys soon. All right, let's get locked in.
Hello, everybody. I am joined by Night.
Yeah.
I like that nickname. Alan Knight, you fight January 20th, Clash of the Titans. How are you feeling going into this fight?
Feeling good. We brought some new people in this training camp, and we did things a little different. It's going to be a good one. I feel good, and I'm ready to go tomorrow if they want. So come January 20th, we're going to get it.
It feels like you have something to prove this fight. What happened last fight? Take me through in your eyes. What happened last fight, and how much does this fight mean to you?
You're always going to have people that say other things. I stopped the guy in the 5th round. I won every round. But I didn't put him to sleep. So for this fight, at the end of the day, I'm going in there, and, whether he's a good guy, bad guy, whatever it is, it doesn't matter to us. He's got to go night. And if he doesn't, this fight don't count for me. So he's not making out of the no decision, no referee stoppage. He's going on that canvas one way or another.
I always say in boxing, MMA, you have to be mentally strong. You have to have motivation. It's clear that you have motivation for this fight. Is it just for the win? What else motivates you?
Well, the biggest thing that motivates me was, we were going to go down and weight, and everybody's, why are you still fighting heavyweight? I was told they were going to take my heavyweight belt. And
really?
I'm going to fight for what I believe in. And that belt has a lot of sentimental value to me, and that's what I believe in. I don't care. He is a big guy, and that's great. Cool. That's why we're staying at heavyweight, and we're going to prove it. And anybody that doesn't prove it, just come January 20th so I can make you a believer.
So what do you know about Robert Brothers, your opponent? He has length is what I'm told. That's what I see. Will that be a huge factor in his game plan, do you feel? Will that bother you in the fight?
We're not worried about his game plan. We're going to do what we're going to do. He is a big guy. He's 6'3". I'm 5'8". He should be able to beat me. He is longer. But let's see what you do in the ring. I'm going to do what I do, and that's what we're worried about. We're worried about what we're going to do. We're not worried about what he's going to do. We'll handle it when we're in the ring like a fighter.
Wow. I like it. Sounds like January 20th. Are you predicting a knockout?
Someone's going night. It ain't going to be me.
All right. Lastly, is there anyone else you want to thank? Anybody else you want to shout out?
Yeah, big shout out to Fit Meals with Dimitri. Thank you. It's brought me a long ways. I feel great. USC Gym, Craig Duncan, we've been getting to work with. We've been getting to work with Alex Nicholson. We've been getting a lot of good work. So, thank you for everybody, and thank you for all my supporters, fans. I love you guys. And like I said, anybody that don't believe me or doubts me, just come January 20th so I can make you a believer.
I'm getting chills. I'm ready. Thank you. Pleasure to have you on. We are joined by Shamara Woods. You fight January 20th, Clash of the Titans against Victoria Torres. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really well. I'm excited for this fight. It's a big fight for me. Second title fight, I guess you could say. My last one I won, so.
Yeah, so the last one you just mentioned that you won. There's some controversy behind it. What are your feelings going into this fight?
I'm pretty confident in myself. I've been boxing since I was 14, so, this is what I do. I love it. Took a little break off, so you can expect me to win, like always. Okay,
well, so how's training camp? Are you tweaking anything going into this fight, knowing that you already fought her once, you kind of know what she's coming with? Is training camp the same, or did you definitely make some adjustments?
Like every training camp, I always make adjustments. I mean, you can only expect me to get better. That's obviously what training camp's for. So I watch the fight over again, and we tweak what we need to.
I like it. Okay, so what can we expect January 20th? Clash of the Titans, undisputed.
You can expect me to dominate the fight like I always do.
Wow. So what's next for you? Say you win in convincingly fashion. What's next for you?
Just continue fighting. I mean, I take fights as they come. At my weight class, it's kind of hard to find fights. So next thing I do is I take another fight, whatever comes my way, and we continue fighting.
Last question for you is for any amateur fighters on the come up, any fighters in general, what's your advice to them?
Stay dedicated. I mean, the main thing is you see a lot of people that they get good and they start winning fights and then they stop going to training, which is a really big thing. I mean, if you really want to be successful and win fights, you got to keep training. You got to train like you've lost the fight. You've got to train like every person's better than you, because guess what? When you're sleeping, your opponent's training, and that's how I always think.
Awesome. It's a pleasure to have you on. Thank you for getting
you.
locked in. That was an amazing interview with somebody who's motivated to, they have a point. They have a point that needs to be made. They have a goal. They have motivation to win this fight. Shamara Woods was intense.
She's on fire right now, Cuzzo.
Just interviewing her gave me chills because I'm not even fighting her. We're calling the fight, but I felt like she wanted to fight me.
I know. She's
So
ready.
we interviewed Victoria Torres and we also interviewed Shamara Woods, and both fighters
They're ready.
are ready and
They're
with something to prove.
Getting locked in. It's fight week, Cuzzo. It's here this weekend, this Saturday night, guys. We can't say it enough. Clash of the Titans. OLE, 7 o'clock will be the main fights. Get your tickets, ticketriver.com.
Yeah, again, want to thank Ricky Padilla, Anthony Arvello Jr., the promoter of Undisputed Promotions, and the fighters such as Alan Knight was also there, 95.3. The main event, the heavyweight, the reigning defending heavyweight champion.
Reigning, defending, heavyweight champion of the world.
Heavyweight champ of the world. Okay, but let's end it how we always end it.
Okay, Cuzzo.
I have a great locked in.
The floor is yours.
My locked in will be, I think, the main event, the heavyweight title fight between Knight, Alan Knight versus Robert Brothers will have the most spectacular ending, like a crazy finish.
Yes.
But I think Shamara Woods versus Victoria Torres will be the fight of the night, like my dark horse fight that everybody will be locked in, watching that fight, pumping, jumping up and down. That will be the fight of the night.
Wow, that's a great one, Cuzzo. Okay, that's kind of funny. Your and I's locked in's kind of, they coincide with each other. My locked in is this, that Victoria Torres and Shamara Woods, their fight will be so epic, so great, the rematch. I see a trilogy in the works.
Wait. So you technically
just
said
trilogy.
somebody is going to be winning.
I'm not, hey, I can't
That's
go
in
that
order
far.
for a trilogy to be made.
Hey, I just think they're both great fighters. I cannot wait for Victoria and Shamara Woods, their fight. I'm excited. But either way, I see a trilogy in the works, and I see them as the main event in the near future for an Undisputed Promotion event.
I like it. So everybody, you know the drill. Apple Podcast, Stitcher Radio, tell a friend, tell a
like
family
us on
member.
Facebook,
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter. Buy Dave a Dunkin' Donuts gift card. You know, definitely get a T-shirt. You know the drill, guys, all right? And Saturday night, it's it. There's no more talk. There's no more podcasts. There's no more come out. We'll be there. We'll be commentating the fight. We'll be on the whole night. If you want to get a picture with us, ask very, very nicely.
And I'll tell you this, if you are wearing a locked-in shirt and take a picture with us, we'll get you in the studio.
Yep.
How about that? Does that sound good?
That's a little far, Cuzzo. That's a little far.
If they're that supportive of us and they come to the event,
I like it.
I like it. So as always, everybody, make sure you stay
Locked in.
Yeah, you now locked in with the best. We ain't rocking with the rest. And when it's game time, we gon' put you to the test. Come to ball, we hitting it, kicking it, or we dribbling, passing it, or we running, or it's the ring that we flip you in. So what's the news? You want the scoop? You gotta keep it locked. Today's the Max podcast through your speaker box. What's poppin', my friend? You know the drop in. The only thing left to do is keep it locked in.